Hey everyone, it is I King Mike X here with another Dragalia Lost video, and this time it's going to be another edition of this month in Dragalia Lost for August. So, without further ado, let's get into this news. So, first of all, the first thing that UG Carter talks about is the Doomsday Getaway Raid event, which is pretty interesting, as well as talking about Summer Mane. Um, yeah, as well and also he goes over the new master difficulty for Cayenne, um, and talk about the new 6-tier Agito weapons, which Master Cayenne is actually a pretty tough battle from what I've seen. Oof. Anyway, as well as talking about these three new units: Summer Norwin, Summer Sonoa, and Summer Kon Hanasakia, and we finally got the DPSs for. Oh, and also talks about Galaxy and about the fact that she could throw her dagger, which is pretty insane. Oh, and by the way, we finally got updates for the DPS, so I'm gonna go over that a little bit. But let's just say this: when so the new DPSs, Fire has now surpassed Wind in Team DPS. Fire is now at 119, and Galaxy is a very good unit. You see how she's weaker than Marth? Here's the thing: she doesn't have a team DPS thing. She doesn't help out the team, and she's kind of selfish in that way. But like no defense downs or any of that stuff. But the main thing about her is that she is in terms of just solo damage, she's the strongest unit on Fire, and one of the so yeah, that's her team DPS, and as you can see when I put it up there, it doesn't change, and mostly because of her skill 2. Her skill 2 is insane. Water stayed the same. The only things that changed were wind, fire, and flame, wind, and shadow. Wind is now at 117, and so your Summer Sonoa is a really good unit. Same with now, okay, Summer Nolan seems down low, but that's because he doesn't have too much team DPS. But if you wanted to see what he does solo damage, yeah, he does that much. Damn, he is really good. But he is a really good unit. Both of the two new summer units are very good. So if I do a wind bit, if I decide to when part of it when the new shadow boss comes out, I'll probably I finally might do my adventure tier list and adjust for the whole thing. And Shadow is now at 200k. So yeah, they are 200k. It upsets me though a little bit because when I was talking to what's her name? Yeah, some about has gotten stronger. So does Gal Alex. A lot of people got stronger, but it upset me because that it wasn't higher because one of the things is that I was hoping for it to be above 220, like about 200, at least 223k, and the reason why that is because at 223k, Galakri's best dragon is Azazel instead of Kassith, but it's at 200,000, so unfortunately, but good news is, at 200,000, and I could show you this right now. Kind of going a little bit off topic here, but it's okay. I wanted to make more of this, but at 200,000, when with the fires of now, if you were to say poison, I'm gonna put this up to 100. So okay, so this is Galak. This is Galak right now with Galak at Sith. So people have been actually for Master Cayenne have been switched it to Shinobi sometimes with people, and well, yeah. SSO is now better, is now, if, so here's the thing, if you don't have a Galakat Sith or you don't want to use a Galakat Sith, use SSO instead. As is fully unbound is actually is better than Gallicat Sith until I think I don't know, maybe 3 years or either 3 Unbound or Max Unbound. I'm pretty it might be Max Unbound. But anyway, getting into going off sidetrack there. Let's move on with the rest of this. So first of all, plans for this month. I was in last night. I was actually with Straight Days, and I was talking to Straight Days. We were waiting for the reset, and we got excited for the rest of the stuff that's happening. First of all, after this event, it's not going to be a crescendo of courage. We were thinking about that, but I was saying that there's going to be another event in between there. That was my idea, and we got that right. Another onslaught event will start around mid-August. The event will be set during a summer festival and will feature adventures in special festival attire. We'll also add one special quest to Dragon Battle, so I hope you're looking forward to it. I'm hoping this becomes interesting, and I'm wondering what the new ones are going to be. But now speculation on what the new summer units are going to be during the summer festival, because they most likely will. The one that I think I'm hearing the most from people are saying is the two that I'm hearing the most are the Hinamoto people, like Ieyasu, Botan, Suzanka, and others, maybe, or even some of the new ones like Nobunaga and Chitose and Chitose. What's the name? Chitose. Mitsuhide, and I'm totally forgetting the Blade one. If I was to go into Adventurers, let me look up Blade Adventurers. It was Blade. All right. Hanabusa. That's what it was. Um, that's one of the things I was hearing. The other one I was hearing was the chorus choir was new outfits for Pia, Elias, and Maritimus. The only reason why I'm hearing those two is because Maritimus, Pia, and Elias are important. I actually have a role in. Okay, kind of a little bit of a spoiler here if you haven't read the story, but in. Okay, this is going to be a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear about this, skip. I'll probably put a skip ahead mark. Skip ahead a little bit, like maybe like 30 seconds. They are in Summer Money's story, her unique story. There are 5 parts, so that's the other reason why. Now that's the end of the spoilers, but the other reason why I'm saying it's also the other reason why I'm saying the Hinamoto is the Hinamoto people are also being considered is because more so I was going to say the first round is because in one of the one prints where we have Summer Konohana Sakia, we also have it looked like a summer outfit for Marashiten. So that's what people are thinking. Now, after going through that, moving on, after that event, after the on-site event that starts in mid-August, we're getting the Reviving a Crescendo of Courage facility event. Also, big news here. First of all, in late August, so at the end of this month, they're releasing the man inspires for both Julieta and Hildegard and Julieta, which thank you. They were one of the first few releases, which that's the one thing that kind of irks me, is that in terms of like the people that were on the banner in terms of people that are on the banner from okay, going into the list view, if you take a look at some of the people that were first released in the game, specifically the 5 stars that were first released, were it took them slow to get. I mean, I could get why, but there's still some that we haven't gotten. Mikoto still doesn't have one. Maribel doesn't have one. Juliana and Hildegard are finally getting one. Lily finally got one. How I never seen. I mean, some of them have been getting them now, but we're still missing a lot. Like Lucretia, Dragon Cleo. Yeah. it kind of works with that there's still units that were there in the beginning that still haven't got one. Like Vanessa hasn't even gotten one, and neither has Verica or Girota or Rex. Sabella, Alice, Sam, but I don't think Alice Sandy's one right now. Wake, Rick, Ricard did get one. Thaniel, Musashi, and Francesca has a got one. Johanna. I mean, like a lot of the units that first came in with the game when the game first released. Like out of the units that got first released, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Sorry, I'm counting here. 32 total units when since the game first came out. Mind you, a lot of them did come from Night, which they only have 1 Mana Spiral unit or 2 Mana Spiral units so far, and we're about to get 2 more, and I'm pretty sure Marty's going to get one as well. So I can't give them much credit, but Wind is missing so many as well. They're missing themselves are missing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. They only, out of the ones from the first release, they only gave 70 Mana Spirals to 3 of them. And Water is kind of as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 of the, no, 6, my bad. Yeah, they all the other ones have given a lot, like 6 or more. When doesn't have too many Mana Spirals like the old ones, so hopefully, I mean, there could be another round when they go through, so just hoping. Anyway, moving on. Chapter 4, 5th chapter now. Yeah, they plan to unlock Mana Spirals for even more adventures as well, they talk about. Then going on to chapter 5th now, they also talk about chapter 15 will be added to the main campaign in late August, so probably around the same time as the Crescendo of Courage is released. Chapter 14 was a critical juncture in the story, but Chapter 15 will raise various mysteries that needed to feature story threads, and it's connected to the next chapter. It'll also feature the prince fighting with a certain sibling and dragon once again, which makes me think he's fighting Valix and Thor again. So, yeah. Which means there will probably be, let's hope that he is on their side, he's fighting with, so that I'm thinking that means that they will be on his side. Which makes me wonder what the heck is going to happen involving that. I was thinking with how the interview was, it was going to be it was going to be, we were going to get like a mule was going to be the main focus of next chapter, as well as get his own Gower Drag, as well as have his own dragon that will become the Gower Drag. But then again, I don't know. But who knows? It could. What could end up happening is like they could do stuff with it. I mean, if they just, I mean, it could end up being at one point like we'll see how it goes. With that. If Thor ends up being a wind dragon, though, that's going to be kind of interesting. But I don't think so. I think he's probably going to be light, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, they also talked about the Shadowy Toon boss Tartarus will be added to the Akato Uprising at the end of August. Standard and expert difficulties will be added, and Tartarus will transform during the expert difficulty battle. So that's the boss we're facing, Tartarus. With this edition, we'll have Akato bosses for all 5 elements. Now, this is going to be interesting, so we'll see. Let's hope for certain cases. But with Juliet Mana Spiral, I'm wondering what her kit's going to be. Like, I don't know, cause I mean, right now the best act is Zubaji, but she could upset him, or they could play totally different roles. We'll see. I'm hoping for the totally different roles, so we don't have to like choose one over the other, and like say like one is better than the other. Anyway, moving on. Draconic essences. Now, so here's the thing: new items called Draconic essences were added in the July update, which gave us ways to get like certain dragons. The only ones we have so far that we can get Draconic essences for, which will help you get 50 of them to help unbind, to help unbind a drag, to help unbind such a dragons are for Flamer was Prometheus and Agni. I was thinking it was going to be Prometheus, Agni, and Cerberus, but then again, it doesn't make sense that they would put 260 strength dragons. They usually have like separate. They usually like choose one. So maybe if anyway, water has Leviathan and Poseidon. Wind has what was wind having? Zephyr and I believe Garuda. Light has um no light has Cupid. Oh, it was Cupid and John d'Arc, and Shadow has Chthonius and Needhog. So moving on. So yeah. The 5-star dragons currently available through summoning have powerful stats and abilities, and they are a very important part of upgrading your teams. However, it was difficult to obtain the materials necessary to bind them up until now, which was a stumbling block when playing the game. By making certain dragons easier to upgrade, we hope to increase the number of players who are able to try different content in the game. We plan to increase the number of dragons who can be unbound using draconic essences little by little over time, which I'm hoping one of them happens to be Freya. We're also planning other uses for draconic essences in the future. We'll share more details in a future update notification, so please wait a little longer. Now that really excites me because that means so I'm wondering what they're going to do with those draconic essences, and I'm hoping for like more interesting things. Next, Dragalia Remix, which debuted in July, and the first one had Galacleo and what's his name again? Gawa Mars as the two Gawa units that were getting a rerun. I ended up getting Gawa Cleo, which I'm happy about. Now, as always, the initial 5-star appearance rate was higher than in regular summon showcases, but this time adventures and dragons from past Dragalia showcases appeared or were featured. We'll continue to use this format in the future, and the Gawa adventurers and dragons who appear will change each time. For information about the adventures and dragons who appear in Dragalia Remix, tap Summon on the in-game footer menu, then select Appearance Rates and check the Appearance Rates section. Future updates. With the update at the end of August, you'll be able to use multiple summon vouchers at the same time when performing single summons. Additionally, you'll be able to use the autoplay feature in defensive battle quests during defensive events. Thank you, Okada. This was like two things that people were going on about, because using single summon vouchers was using one single summon voucher each time was kind of annoying. So doing 10, now that we can do 10 at once, now we can use multiple at once. That's so much better. As well as finally being able to use the autoplay feature, because the defensive patterns are essentially the same one that we have from the what's that thing called again? The one thing, the Fire Emblem event, the first one. So yeah, we wanted to see that, and I'm glad that they decided to fix that. Also, it's still a little early, but Dragalia Lost will celebrate its second anniversary in September. Like last year, there'll be various promotional events, and we're preparing an event that's related to the main campaign. Oh boy, that's some exciting news as well. This is where me and Straight and the other person on that was talking to talking to his name is Zor on the Discord, and don't know if he has a. So when we were talking about this, we were going like thank you because this was like stuff that we wanted to hear. All this future update said if you haven't, oh, by the way, you should go check out Straight Ace's channel. I don't know if the person that saw has a channel. I gotta find out from him. I haven't asked him. But yeah, that we're excited for. A lot of people are excited for this. I'm so happy. So we're also planning some new features, but we'll share information gradually starting in September. I hope you're looking forward to it. So, in conclusion, we're giving all players the following honors this month: 3 summon vouchers and 10,000 L water. And the next installment of this month of Dragalia Lost will be posted on September 1st, 2020. Until then, thanks for reading and for continuing to play Dragalia Lost. Yuji Okada, Director of Dragalia Lost. So, my consensus: this is amazing. This month, for this month of Dragalia Lost, I am very much happy. I mean, they went over the usual stuff, but the on-site event. I'm kind of looking forward to this new special quest for Dragon Batters. Hopefully, it's really good. Looking forward to getting these 2 manas powered. Also looking forward to the new chapter 15. Looking forward to Tarvis. The Draconic is getting that stuff. That's also new. And the future updates. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like it, please click the like button and leave a comment down below. Also share this video around. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and click the notification bell so you can get updates on all my videos. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.